Hey guys, I just wanted to make this video really quick. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my opinion on the new Sonic gameplay that was shown for Sonic Frontiers. So I've seen a lot of very mixed reactions to this on Twitter. I just wanted to say that I watched most of the gameplay trailer, and honestly, for people who don't know, Breath of the Wild is my favorite game of all time. So I think I'm pretty easy to please in this type of department. So just watching Breath of the Wild, this game, it does remind me of Breath of the Wild, and the towers, and I mean, there's some really sick stuff like the wall running. I think a lot of the there's grinding, there's all your Sonic staples. And I mean, for being open world, I think being somewhat slower paced does make sense. Now another thing, I was seeing people being critical of saying it didn't look very fast, and I can agree to an extent. One thing, I feel like it is an open world game, so I feel like the character might get stronger or like level up in a sense as the game goes on. For instance, in Breath of the Wild, you can get more stamina as the game goes on, which means you can climb farther and longer. It could be like that, but something like a boost meter where you can like boost more without getting tired, or getting access to things that can increase your speed or increase some other like element of your combat or something. And what we've seen of the combat looks pretty good. There's not a lot. This seemed to be more focused on movement. A lot of people were complaining about it being, it's just a grassland. And I think we're likely seeing a tutorial area, or something very early game, because there's no enemies in this area. Now, and I've seen some people talking about that. Enemies are a thing which get added in pretty late, I think, to games, so they still have plenty of time to add enemies into the game. But yeah, another one is people are saying it's not a diverse landscape, and all we've seen is just this like grassland and forest, and there's nothing wrong with that. And people are complaining that it's like Breath of the Wild, which, I mean, to me, that is not a complaint. If you say something is like Breath of the Wild, that's just going to get me excited. So personally, I think it looks really cool. There are some issues with the frame rate, some like technical issues that people have noticed. I noticed some as well. I do think this can get, ironed out before the game releases. There were also some people saying that this looked like an early build from a while ago. It's hard to really say what version of the game this is, and maybe the current build isn't stable or something. They're doing bug testing on it. Who knows? And that's why they're not showing it off yet. Or maybe they just had this footage from earlier. They were supposed to release it earlier and didn't for some reason. Who the hell knows? The point is, it's not coming out for like another 6 months. And personally, again, I'm easy to please. But yeah, Breath of the Wild stuff. Holy shit, the game looks gorgeous, and I really hope that they can fix any frame rate issues or anything else that goes on with it, because I really, really want to enjoy it. But like I said, I feel like it's something I would enjoy. I'm pretty easy to please. A lot of people are complaining about the world being empty, but I mean, I do hope they add more stuff to do. But I saw some type of collectible that was getting collected, which reminded me of like Purple Plains of Mario Odyssey. That's kind of what they looked like. And it's I don't know if it's going to be completely open world, because from the marketing, that's what it looks like. It looks like Breath of the Wild. Or if it's going to be like Mario Odyssey, where they're like individual levels, which would be okay, because I love Mario Odyssey, but like individual sandbox levels. But I really hope it's like completely open world, because holy shit, that's hype. Like, even if I wasn't a Sonic fan, that's the kind of game that I would be like, yeah, I want to try this, because it looks genuinely cool. And like, honestly, there are some like issues I can see, and I feel like some of the people who are saying negative things about it, like, people do have like valid concerns, like stuff with some of the technical issues they're seeing, or saying the world looks too empty. Some of these things I think can get fixed easily before the game comes out. People are saying the controls look stiff. You haven't played it, you don't know that, like, for sure. People are saying it's going to control like forces. I mean, it's an open world game. I don't really know how that's a comparable thing because Forces is very automated. How do you even know how Forces does control? It's so automated. And people are mad about them using the same model. Like, that I can understand. But overall, there's not too much. You know, I do understand some valid, like, criticisms people have. But I feel like a lot of people who are saying they don't, like, even if the game was good and got good review scores, there's going to be, like, a good portion of the fan base who won't like it because it's an open world game, it's a different genre, it's not what they necessarily signed up for. And I know for a fact, I know Zelda fans, I know non-Zelda fans, you know, but I also know people here on YouTube. I'm not going to go into it too much because I don't want to, like, bash on someone's opinion, but there's a YouTuber I watch who's been a huge Zelda fan for years, and is not really that into Breath of the Wild, and says that he doesn't like open world games very much. And at the end of the day, it's like, this game is just not for you. This style is not for you. And there's going to be people who just don't want this out of Sonic. They want something more linear. They want, and that's totally valid. And it's going to be, you cannot physically please everyone. So, just, if you're going into this game, I'm sorry if you're like disappointed, but, you know, if you're going into it and end up, like, not, like, I don't want the narrative to be twisted into people saying it should be delayed when we don't even know what we're seeing yet. And, like, stuff could get fixed very quickly. We could be seeing an older build of the game. We really don't know. And I don't see why they can't fix things like minor technical issues, like frame rate stuff, you know, issues like that. Why they couldn't fix those things and add enemies and stuff in, like, 6 months. And, but all I can say is, Sega, hurry up, because Breath of the Wild 2 is about to end your ass, and about to end every other company's ass. Like, as soon as Breath of the Wild 2 drops, there will be no need for any game ever again. Like, it's just... But, on a serious note, I really hope that this game is good, but I feel like even if it's mid, I personally will like it because I'm into this type of thing. And a lot of times, it all depends on what you like. Your enjoyment of a game is not as much based on quality and more based on what you like, in my opinion. So anyway, that's about it. I just wanted to, like, go over that real quickly. And if you guys haven't checked out the teaser yet, comment your thoughts down below. And it looks like we're going to be seeing more stuff about Sonic Frontiers throughout the month of June from IGN. I hate IGN, but I am interested to see any more thing that we get revealed. Maybe we'll see some more enemy types in the next teaser. You know, maybe we'll see other characters. I don't know. The only thing I'm, you know, bummed about, I want to see multiple playable characters again. But for an open world game like this, I understand that not being a thing, you know, it makes sense, for a game like this. But I would like to see them show up in some way. Like, where's Tails? Where's Amy? Like, I want to see characters in the game. But, you know, if this game is received well and does do well, they might end up making a sequel and have more, you know, established things in them. So I'm genuinely really interested to see. And one thing I will give incredible props for is it's very, very ambitious, which is something that I feel like the last few games have been lacking, severely lacking in ambition. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye!